Hey guys, back with a new video. Today we will be drawing this polar bear. I already had the sketch made for me, and I also included a link in the description where you can download it for free to use as a reference or as a guide to draw your own bear. I also included the color palette I will be using with the sketch file. So go ahead, download it if you want, and let's get going. I will start with lowering the opacity of the sketch layer so it's barely visible, and start going over it with Studio Pen, an inking brush that comes with Procreate. And you want to make your inking lines on a new layer. You can change the expression of the bear, add some different clothing if you like, before you start inking yourself. I want to make a small Christmas series, a drawing followed with an animation tutorial, so the next couple of drawings I'll be doing with black outlines because it's easier to animate that way. So in short, the plan is to make an animation tutorial to each drawing I do, like the one you will see at the end of this video. For the eyes, I'm reducing the brush size to 4%. Holding the pen at the end to get that perfect oval shape. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on the right side now. I selected my line layer as reference, and now every color I drop on a new layer, it will get the shape of that reference layer, as you can see with the eyes soon. This way we can have our line layer and color layers separate. I also decided I want the line layer of the eyes on a separate layer, so I'm using the freehand selection tool, and then I'm going to swipe with 3 fingers down and cut it on a separate layer. I'm doing this so I can move it around in the future and so that I can have more control over it. We'll also see why this is useful in the next video I make, which will be connected to this one. Back to drawing the iris on a new layer as well, holding the pen as I'm finishing the iris and tapping one finger to get that perfect circle. After I fill the iris, I'm going to add some light reflection on the same layer. Changing the background to a light blue so we can see when we make the bear white. By still having the line layer as reference on, I can still color drop and fill each part with color on a new layer, as long as those lines are connected and there is no gap between them. I made a small mistake here, so I filled the eye with blue instead of white, but you can simply correct this by alpha locking the layer and just filling in the layer with a different color like this. Now I decided I want the eye outlines a bit lighter, so I'm going to change them into light gray. You can do this by simply alpha locking the eyeline layer and dragging over it like this without affecting anything else. That we have all our base colors, we can merge all the layers together, but it's good practice to say the separate layers just in case, so I'm going to group them together, duplicate, and then flatten. This way I get everything on one layer, but I also have everything separately in case I needed to make some changes. Adding a new layer above and making it a clipping mask to my drawing, and I'm going to add shadow with dark purple color. Reducing the opacity to 35% and just adding the edges of my shadows. Fill it in, and now erasing some of the shadows because I want to show that some of the lights are hitting also from the back and they are showing on the edges of the body. Making a new layer to add a bit of lights, I'm going with white, opacity of 50%. But for the lighting on the nose, I'm going to make a new layer without touching the opacity. I want to keep it very bright there. That's it. Now you can add a background on the bottom layer to your liking and it's done. As always, stay till the end for some magic. Show some love by liking the video, commenting, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see how I made the ending of this video, cause that's going to be in the next one. Thanks for watching and see you there.